Okay.
Should be focusing on me.
Action. Yes, you look stupid. Okay.
Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Danny.
And we're Cimorelli.
We're gonna do a Q&A and we're gonna do some group questions answered, and then we're also gonna do it individually. So we grabbed some questions on here from our Twitter at Cimorelli the band.
No.
Cimorelli band. Okay.
Is my hair
Go.
bad? It always looks bad. Okay. Ash_the Pooth fan wants to know, what is your favorite song at the moment?
My favorite song at the moment is Don't It by Billy Currington.
Don't it? What is this?
Sounds good, don't it?
I hate that question. I don't know.
Amish Paradise.
Oh, okay. No.
What's my favorite song?
I don't really have a favorite song, but my favorite album is the Oh Hellos album. I actually don't know what it's called. I think it's called The Valley. But it's the album that has The Valley on it, and I went to their concert recently, so I'm obsessed with them. My favorite song right now is Greek Tragedy by the Wombats.
You don't even listen to that song.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Break Up in a Small Town by Sam Hunt.
Love You Like That by Kanan Smith.
Goodbye Girl by Luke Bryan. Or Alone Again by Betty Who. Cimorelli X5H says, most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you.
The most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me was...
I posted a video on my Snapchat of me like singing along to my favorite band, and then one of the band members ended up watching it because I know them, and I was like, oh, you weren't supposed to see that. You never ever watch my Snapchat stories. Why watch it now?
I can't think of anything. Me existing. Pretty embarrassing.
Today, my friend was in the car with this guy who has a man bun, and she played him the video that I posted on Twitter of me saying, this is how I feel about man buns, and then I did this like really violent thing on the piano, and she played it for him. So I was like, oh.
Yesterday, I was talking to my friend on the phone for 30 minutes, and I did not know it was her birthday. I didn't say happy birthday. She didn't even say it was her birthday or anything, so I'm just like talking and I didn't even know. So then I saw on social media later it was her birthday, and I was like, oh my gosh. So then I texted her and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm the worst person in the whole world.
We were on a radio tour, and we were in like Oklahoma or Kansas or something, and we were in a hotel, and I walked through the hotel lobby, and then my sisters were like, I think you dropped something, and then I turned around and I dropped black underwear. I hang on my bag or something, and it dropped on the floor. So then I walked by casually and then put it in my purse and walked away.
At Luke Yelps wants to know, what is something that you do that you wish you did not do?
My worst habit ever is, first of all, I get a lot of bug bites, and second of all, I scratch them. Scratching your bug bites is a horrible idea because then you get scars.
I wish I was more inward about my feelings. Like, you know, for example, when I see a cute guy, I can't just be like, I have to be like, it's bad.
Wait, let me just think. What are my worst faults? Oh, I know! Looking way into the future and overthinking everything, and then getting anxious and freaking out because I'm like, oh, the future, that, but I'm like, it didn't even happen. Just live in the moment. Calm down.
I tend to worry way too much about everything, so probably that.
I really wish I did not go on my phone before I go to sleep and right when I wake up. It ruins the morning and it ruins the night. I used to have such a better life when I didn't go on my phone that much. I wish I didn't attract shy boys that aren't actually a good match for me. No, I'm just kidding. I really like having long nails, but it's kind of a pain, and I'll like push on them and bend them and make them all weak. I wish I didn't do that.
Where do you want to be in 20 years?
Alright, shut up with the hiccups!
Who Kicks wants to know, where do you want to be in 20 years? Well, that would mean I would be 35, right? Yes. And hopefully I will have at least a few kids, husband. Hopefully I'll have had a job that was not this. No offense or bad. Just want to branch out a little bit eventually. Thinking about starting my English teaching career, hopefully.
20 years, I will be 42. What? I want to have like 10 kids and be on a big ranch with a bunch of land. I don't know if I want to be in Texas or Tennessee or somewhere else, but somewhere that's like really country. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully I'll have a Doberman and a Husky by then too.
I'm pretty sure I want to be married and have kids. That's like something I've always wanted to do. Other than that, I really want to publish books. That's like probably my biggest desire in life. I hope that we'll have released a couple of like albums that we really loved and toured to all the countries where we have fans, because that's like been one of my biggest goals.
In 20 years, I'll be 45. And I hope that I'm a really active 45-year-old who has like 10 kids. I don't know if that's possible by then. Yeah. And a husband, obviously, and a really cool house, and just a really active, fun family that's really close and loves hanging out all the time. And I'm working on projects that are close to my heart that I'm passionate about.
Hopefully, I'll have a husband, maybe some kids, probably. Well, let's see, how old will I be? I'll be 37, okay, yeah, I better have some kids. And then, hopefully I'll have done, like, some good things. I don't know, just want to have a lot of experience, life experience.
Living on a nice farm with like a husband and a lot of kids, and then I'd like to be like writing a lot. I don't know, writing articles, columns, stuff like that, and just doing fun stuff that's like awesome.
Cimorelli, my life, aka Haley, wants to know, what is a day you will remember when you are really old? When I saw Luke Bryan and Florida Georgia Line in concert, I will definitely remember that.
A day I'll remember when I'm, 92? It doesn't matter. When I'm 92, not 93, 92.
It's old.
Stop. I will remember Warped Tour, the best concert I ever went to, and I'll remember the day we uploaded our Parting USA cover and we woke up and we were freaking out. Like I feel like that was the beginning of an era. Like everything changed that day. That was the start of it.
What is even a day to remember?
A band.
I probably won't remember anything when I'm old because I'll be old, so I won't have any memories, so.
Oh, great.
My 17th birthday was like a really great day. I did like a bunch of random stuff. Like I went to the beach, I went out with my friends, we had a bonfire, so that was like a really good day. But then also when we saw Luke Bryan in concert, I think that will like live on forever in my heart.
Okay, I think one day that really sticks out to me in my mind is performing at the Coca-Cola music experience in Spain. How many people? Like 15,000?
16.
There's like thousands of people, and there were so many Cimorelli fans, and they had like signs that said, "You gave me wings and taught me to fly." And I thought that was so cool.
Fan _ of Cimorelli wants to know, what is the first thing you do when you wake up and the last thing you do before you go to bed?
The first thing I do when I wake up is go on my phone.
I'm gonna say the first thing I do when I wake up is check my phone.
The last thing I do before I go to sleep is go on my phone.
Well, before I go to bed, then I write in my journal and I pray. And then the first thing I do when I wake up is I also pray, so. I'm a good citizen.
And the last thing I do before I go to bed is listen to Ed Sheeran, because before I go to bed there's always a different song I don't want to hear at that moment in my head. So I put on some Ed Sheeran and go to sleep.
But I'm gonna change that, so the first thing I do is get up and drink water. The last thing I do before I go to bed will be pray. Well, that is kind of right now, but it will just be pray for a long time instead of 2 seconds because I'm about to fall asleep because I stayed on my phone too long.
If I'm being truthful, usually I go on my phone.
Well, if I'm being honest, I usually check my phone.
But
But
I try this new thing where I don't go on my phone when I wake up.
I've been trying to like break that habit for a long time.
And I like journal first. Or I like say, hello, God. Or I like say, hi, cat. My cat is great. Well, Lisa's cat is crazy. And it keeps scratching me every morning and every night. So I think the first thing I do is I let it out of the bathroom where it sleeps at night. And then I put it back in the bathroom before I go to bed. So I think that's like literally the first and best thing I do.
My goal for the morning is like go to church, go to the gym. For nighttime, I try to read and write before I go to bed.
First thing I do when I wake up is breathe, open my eyes. The last thing I do before I go to bed or fall asleep, go to bed, is slowly drift asleep.
Stupid. YALIASAF. Yaliasaf or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. What do you look for in a guy?
Great question. I don't even know.
In a man, not a boy. What my type was
Well,
Male.
yes, male. There you go. That's all. No, someone that I feel like they aren't like judging me or like making assumptions. Because I feel like some boys don't understand girls. So they just like put them in these categories like, oh, you like that. And like, no, that's actually not what I meant. But when there's a boy who like really understands and like gets me and I feel like we're just connecting on this like soul level, then that's huge. And then having good morals is really important. Like that we can like mesh on that.
Guys who are really just, or a guy who was easygoing, laid back, carefree, like really fun loving, opposite of me in every way, like personality wise.
Saying that you're not carefree, laid back, or fun loving.
Opposite of me personality wise. I just really looked for a guy who was really sensitive and compassionate, understanding, because I'm really sensitive, so I need someone who's like not critical, so I can like open up and be myself and he won't make me feel like scared of that. Another big thing was finding a guy who like shared a strong faith like me. That's one of the top things. And a guy who was devoted to purity, so we could be devoted together.
Okay, honestly, everyone has all this stuff like, oh, a tall boy with messy hair and blue eyes.
And a man bun.
But no. But honestly, just someone that I can connect with like on a deep level and makes me feel secure and happy and like good around.
Someone that actually likes
and
me.
someone that has a really good heart and good intentions. Someone that I just like to be around and likes to be around me, and we bring out the best in each other.
I don't like boys anymore. It's too boyish.
I hate boys!
A guy, I like kind of like in your face guys a little bit, not like obnoxious and rude. I know what I don't like. I don't like quiet, shy, timid boys who are kind of like me as a boy. So take myself and then make it a guy and then make it the opposite of that, and that's what I like.
I look for someone who's really sweet and genuine, and I like the more like shy dudes because I'm like really extroverted. So like I can overwhelm extroverts and extroverts can overwhelm me.
A man bun. Black Sake wants to know, what do you think your purpose is on this earth? And do you think you have fulfilled it already?
No, I do not think I fulfilled it already. Because I feel like your purpose is like a lifelong thing that won't be fulfilled until like your life is over. I don't know is the thing, but I think it's to help people definitely. Just be a good person and yeah.
In general, just love and be loved. Like I feel like that's the whole point of being here, is to love people truly and deeply and be generous and to give of yourself. So I feel like my purpose is to like love as many people and help as many people and do what I feel that God has set me here to do. And I don't know if I've fulfilled it yet.
I feel like there's a lot of new purposes that I'm discovering in my life every day. One of them that recently is I feel like I'm called to like really reach out to women like my age. I always felt like a calling to like girls, like teenage girls, to be there for them in a way that I had no one there for me when I was their age. There's a lot of things I feel like I'm supposed to be a loud voice, not necessarily, I think people all have different callings, but I think mine is supposed to be a voice that's really out there. I would say one of the callings that I feel like has really been fulfilling is being a role model for teenage girls who need someone to look up to. It's just like really incredible to feel like I have been there for them. It's literally the best feeling.
I mean, it's kind of a hard question. I think my purpose on this earth is to make as many people happy as I can. And you know, I think at this point in my life, I have made as many people happy as I can in my life, you know, whatever, I try. So I think I've done that so far.
I think my purpose is to just help as many people as I can in as many ways as I can. That covers like a wide range of things, but I'm just always trying to think, if I'm doing something I'm not sure about, I'm like, is this helping anyone? Or is this hurting anyone? And then I go from there. And I think that I've already helped a lot of people in big ways and small ways, which are both equally important, and I hope that I continue to.
Number one, to try to just be like a positive presence in people's lives. So I think God wants me to like find genuine joy, which is something I'm always like on a journey for, and then share it with anyone that I meet. I know my other purpose is to be a writer, because that's something I've been passionate about since I was a kid, is just like writing my feelings, my experience, poetry, and I don't think I fulfilled that.
At Siren_Erica wants to know, favorite TV show?
I don't watch TV, so I don't have any.
Friday Night Lights.
Of course.
I cannot pick. My favorite TV show is Bones. My favorite TV show ever. I'm working on watching all 10 seasons.
One of my favorite TV shows of all time is Say Yes to the Dress, because I'm obsessed with weddings. Maybe I'll be a wedding planner one day with Danny. Open a place, work there together. Never know.
Fixer Upper on HGTV, because Chip and Joanna Gaines are like my OTP forever. Like, I want to be her. You don't understand? Like, you've not seen perfection until you've seen Joanna Gaines.
Gilmore Girls and Modern Family. Oh,
So good. Those are my favorites. So, first one is from... I'll make Lisa.
Put it on the screen.
First
No.
one is from Kripajogia. And they say, what are your... He or she... They say, what are your current obsessions?
Man buns. And no, I'm not talking about butts. I'm talking about hair, okay? Thank you.
Say those words. Man.
I'm talking about when a man wears his hair in a bun. Thank you.
My current obsession is the Oh Hello, specifically the viola player. I'm just kidding.
My current obsession is like jewelry that has turtles on it.
Oh, and he's just throwing that out there.
No.
No boxes.
My
obsession is diamonds.
My current obsession is watching Brene Brown videos on YouTube.
Mine is raving in the car. Every
Yes.
time I drive, I'm like, I always keep my eyes on the road, but still rave.
It's kind of scary.
I was trying to rave
Guys, we have, like,
yesterday,
12.
and Catherine was reading. So it was really hard to rave while she was reading.
What?
Here's a really good question from Malu. Impersonate the person on your right.
What? Danny starts.
Oh, hello, the poetry. Oh, wait, no, and then there's, oh my gosh, this just happened.
No, you have to
And then like 5 minutes later, she's like,
You have to do the signature scream. Wah! Kelly finds out about anything remotely exciting. She goes, Wah! And does like this scream.
It's just like, oh, guess what I just found out? This thing. Or she's like, just chilling. She's like, hey, chilling on my phone, not doing anything.
Horrible impersonation. Okay,
I
on
don't know
to
what
Lisa. This is Lisa. She's always like smiling or trying not to smile like this. And then she'll be like, oh my gosh, guys, you have to watch this 9. I never
You're like,
no, only the past few days. Watch this Snapchat story. Okay. Hey, Lauren says something borderline insulting and ends with going this hand gesture. I really think you should bathe. Saying.
Amy's like on her phone and she calls every person in her contact. She's like, hey guys, so what's up? Oh yeah, so today I did this thing, and then you're like, why are you calling me and telling me this?
Amy calls me every single day.
This is Danny. Man buns! Man
That's
buns!
it, yeah. Here's a quick one, an easy one.
Here's a
Quick and easy. It's anaconda. How do you not say that? It's anaconda with a J. No, it's not.
I couldn't even find
It's
it.
Django Canada.
No, that's not. Stop! Asks, who's your first celebrity crush? Amy, go down the line. Ready, go.
I don't know. Jesse McCartney, every member of NSYNC.
Justin Timberlake / later on Zac Efron.
I don't think I had a celebrity crush when I was a kid.
It was either David Archuleta or someone from American Idol.
The question was your first celebrity crush, so Catherine's never had a celebrity crush.
I don't think I've ever had.
Yes, you have.
What's his name?
Garfield. Oh,
Andrew
please.
Garfield.
That wasn't even that
That
serious.
wasn't even that.
Wait, was the person that's like
serious.
Amy's age that Kevin's like that we were all really freaked out?
Don't say that. Do not
not.
say that. No,
Okay.
don't put that in the video.
Never.
The next one is from Emily J. Caperton. Did you move to Nashville / why?
No, it's a hoax.
We moved to North.
We live in, quote, Wyoming. which
We
doesn't exist.
moved to we moved to the Nashville area because we visited here and we loved it, and we didn't like LA that much because it was depressing.
That was really
Sorry.
Because it was.
Now you know what we're dealing with on a daily basis.
The next question is from Lisa.
Hey.
From Alyssa's Read. No, it's from
I
Alyssa.
read the next one.
Shut up! I said Lisa.
It's from.
Alyssa's Reject. What inspired the song Good Enough? We have a song called Good Enough, and it's on our brand new free mixtape, which is 9 songs. The link is in the description. You can download all 9 songs for free. And what inspired Good Enough, Lisa?
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Oh, yeah, okay. It's
We have no problem.
Yeah, it's about family problems, divorce, and just general low self-esteem and feeling, and just posing the question, will I ever be
good enough, because a lot of times you can feel like that when you're just going through your daily life. It's sad, but
And like blaming the problems of your family on yourself.
I think everyone really struggles with feeling like they're not good enough, at least once in a while, if not all the time. So we can all relate to that. So we all finished the song together after Lisa started it. The next question is from
Hey!
Haye, a bunch of E's. Do you have any codes that you use in public?
Yes.
Okay, no, we can't.
When we see a celebrity and we don't want to say, oh, there's a famous person, we'll be like, banana.
Banana, yeah.
We made this up like the second we moved to LA, because the second we got there, we saw like Ashley Tisdale or Pamela Anderson, and we were like, we need to think of something to say. So I was like, I make up a lot of the codes. We love making boy code names. When I was a teenager, so no one will care, then the guy I liked, we called him Medical Doctor. The other one we called Dominican Republic, and another one we called, I can't say. One we called Connie and Lynch. That's two.
There was a family of boys who were all very attractive and relevant in my life, and I named them Kelly, Patty, and Deborah.
So we were like,
It was
stop
pretty
calling.
I can never remember which one was.
Cimorelli, UK. How old are you all? Danny?
Oh, why do we all just
15.
23.
Almost 25 in a couple weeks.
Almost 22.
Almost 17.
20.
Guys, they didn't ask your almost ages.
I don't care.
Almost 17.
Lisa? Irene Lopez 10. How is that hard?
I think it's Eden.
Because it's probably not how you say
Even
it.
Day.
When did you take control of your career and make decisions for yourself? At what moment? It was like a series of moments, but I distinctly remember in fall of 2013, coming to a moment where I was like, mate, guys, we need to figure out what we're doing. And I was like, we should just try to do stuff on our own instead of listening to what the label's telling us or what anyone in the industry is telling us. We should just try to come up with stuff on our own and see what happens. Because we really followed like every rule you could think of. When we moved to LA, we kind of like tried to learn all the rules and then try to follow all of them. But then I was like, why do we need to follow these? So we were just like, no. And then we moved out of LA, so really ran away from that. Lisa?
Sim.
What are your pet peeves?
You know what yours is when people grab your phone when you're trying to show them something.
Yes,
hate
Lauren
it.
does it all the time. I'm like, oh, look at this really funny
And I
line.
like, look
And
at
she
it.
goes, and she takes my phone. I'm like,
My pet peeve is when people tell me to be quiet, and my other pet peeve is when people are elitists and they think that their opinion is better than everyone else's.
Oh!
And they're like, and they think that if you don't agree with them, you're ignorant. So that would be my pet peeve.
Okay, my pet peeve is when I'm driving and the person sits in my blind spot and they won't speed up and they won't slow down and they will just sit there. That's my number one pet peeve.
Shouldn't even have your license if you do that.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is when large groups of people sing a cappella together and they cannot pick a key.
Oh! Hey!
like happy birthday.
It takes away from the whole experience because it's like.
Mine is when you're trying to be yourself and have fun, and people just judge you because they're boring and they're mad that you're having fun. And you're not.
Such as you say something and then someone says, that was
random.
Or you're trying to like do something fun, and they're like,
Okay, if you're friends with someone who doesn't understand how to have fun and they're just like,
Skip,
get strong.
My pet peeve, I hate it when people speed through neighborhoods because A, it's dangerous.
She's talking about me
And
right
B,
now.
I hate it. If I'm walking, I don't want to get run over.
I don't even know what you just said.
And when Lisa watches Snapchat stories with the volume on at midnight, she watches everyone's story for like 10 minutes.
Sim fam girl with you. What is the best concert you've ever been to?
Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan.
Warped Tour.
Click 5.
Little Green Cars / the Oh Hellos.
Luke Bryan.
And this is really weird, but one of the best concerts I've ever been to is our concert.
True.
What?
Swag.
Okay, after our own concert, it ruined other concerts for me.
It did actually.
Luke
Except not
Bryan.
Luke.
Except for Luke.
Not Luke.
Okay. Our next question is from Kenna Clark.
How do you
Think I know how to say that? What if it's like Kenya?
Tina Clark.
What is the...
It's spelled Kenna.
Pretty straightforward. What is the main message you want to tell your fans? If
Be
you fail-
yourself and don't let people judge you for trying to have fun.
If you fail, that's it. That's the opposite of the message. The main message that we want to tell our fans, I think, is that you're valuable and worthy and you deserve to be loved and happy.
fun and not
And a
judged.
current message right now.
Always wear your hair in a bun.
Stop it. Find your own unique path in life. Don't follow everyone
Don't
else's
copy
path.
everyone else because it's boring.
Or else you have a horror.
We have to follow all these made up rules.
How do you say that, Lisa? And the last question is from
VeloVilo Sim.
and Sim Kingdom. What is your favorite song on your new mixtape, Hearts on Fire?
I'm gonna go with Someone to Chase or Hearts on Fire.
Someone to chase.
I like it. Or Before October's Gone.
At the moment, I think it's Hearts on Fire.
My favorite is Before October's Gone.
Someone to Chase, Law Like Love, Before October's Gone, I like it.
Said,
Move
what's
on.
your favorite?
All of them!
Okay.
I'm our #1 fan. As you
you're
know,
not. I
if you
am.
watched our Snapchat story, you would see every single day I wear a Cimorelli shirt. I don't do it on purpose. It's just the shirt that I have to
She just
pick
doesn't
up.
want to change her clothes.
I have a shirt that says, keep calm and listen to Cimorelli.
Oh my god.
And
I have that too.
If you didn't get by the 565 times we talked about it, we have a mixtape called Hearts on Fire out on Noise Trade. Now, it is
For
9
free.
free songs. I was saying that. I was getting to that.
You can only download it
Yeah.
on a computer, but if you're on your phone and you want to listen, go to SoundCloud. The link is in the description.
Yes.
West Side Player.
Ow! So make sure you go download our brand new mixtape, Hearts on Fire.
For free.
Our link is in the description. Go click it. We've been getting some questions about downloading the mixtape, and this is what you do. Click on the link, and you enter your email address as it asks you, and your zip code, and then it gives you an email that says, open this on a computer and press download. So you can't do it on your phone. It won't download on your phone. You go to a computer, you open the email, click it, downloads all the songs on your computer, and then if you want to put them on your phone, then you put them on your phone. However, you put songs on your whatever kind
Yes.
of phone. You go to a friend's house. You can literally go to a friend's house, go on their computer and download.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Always wear your hair in a bun. Bye! Is anyone here? I mean, answer. Hey, where's Catherine, by the way? Okay, continue. Alright.
To return the movie.
Alright. Oh. Think you've fulfilled it yet?
What? What does that mean?
Questions are beating it.
What happened?
Oh. Great question.
Quiet, guys!
Alright. Same thing. Wait, I already said that.
Are you-
Something that you do that.
Wait, is that Oh. Oh. What's his name? Wait, what's his name? Something that I do that I wish I didn't do. Danny's behind the camera going this to me. Telling me to end.
Because I want you to stop talking.
She wants me to not do some long answers, but I didn't do that one. No, Danny, stop talking. I'm trying to talk. So we grab.
What?
1, 2, 3.